Hello Internet, this is BoneCarlos coming to you live from Karachi to bring another vlog type thing. Before we get started on today's topic, I got a couple of, well, one announcement and one new quote-unquote segment to my vlog type things. So before we get started on the new segment, because I know you guys love new stuff, new is always better, to quote Bonnie Simpson, which isn't always true, but most of the time it is. Anyways, I'd like to make another update to the update that I did originally about 2-3 weeks ago on the state of my channel. I know my last update I promised to go back to a regular weekly schedule, but it's just not gonna happen. The reason being is just it's life, it's work. I have to work, I have to pay the bills, and I commute on top of that. Maybe later when I don't commute, when I find a regular job closer to home, that might change. But as of right now, that's not going to be possible. And the reason being is, I just stated before, I commute, I'm working, I work at least 8 hours a day, and on top of that, right now we're getting a lot of overtime, and with all my time being tied up, I would much rather be playing video games than making these videos, commentating them, and doing that. So I'd much rather spend, I know these vlog type videos are very quick. It's just a one edit, very minimal editing, just me talking, go off, go upload, you're done. These take me 20 minutes tops, including rendering, to do it. But more along the lines of those Call of Duty 101 videos where I edit, I script, I make points, everything's all hunky-dory. Those take 2 to 3 hours, sometimes even 4, depending if my computer program decides to just crash on me every 20 minutes or so, if it's feeling in the mood. That's more along the lines that I'm talking about. My StarCraft videos generally are very easy, one-shot edit, one clip, render, you're good to go. But all that takes time, and time that I would much rather be putting into actually playing video games. I know when I listened to CNRs back in the day, when I was actually able to just sit around and listen to YouTube videos, he was doing this huge grand project on YouTube where he wanted to edit videos and do all these fun stuff with annotations and all that, and it looked great, it looked fancy, it was nice. But after about, I would say, a month and a half of that, he said he was going to stop because all he was doing was editing videos and rendering them and uploading them, and he just didn't play video games at all. I think at one point he said he hadn't touched his Xbox in like, what was it, like 3 weeks or so, like a month, a little bit over a month. So yeah, I don't want that to happen to me. I'd rather much play video games with you guys listening to me. I would love to play video games with you guys, whatever the video games may be, whatever the video games may be, as I just clear out and look like a fool. I mean, I got lucky, got 2, and then I just look like a jackass, knife in the air 3 or 4 times. But hey, that's just me, best knife in the game, right? Sarcasm detected. So yeah, that's it for my state of the game that I'm of my YouTube channel. I'll try to upload them as much as possible, but just expect them to not be on a regular schedule, because I just don't want to just throw out trash week after week after week. That's just not my style, and I'm not going to do that. So hopefully I'll be able to come out with maybe a video, a vlog type video a week, maybe Call of Duty 101 video every other week or something like that, every 2-3 weeks. So hopefully that works out. If not, well, then I'll try to figure something out. Number 2, the new segment. Yay, new segment. That's what everybody loves to hear, loves to do. Not really, but this is just something I came up with. Not really I came up with. I stole it off of a guy on the radio that does this thing where he talks about his top 5 list, and then he challenges other people. I'm just stealing it. No big deal. That's fine. I'll admit it. I'm totally transparent. But here's my list. Top 5 cereals of all time. This is my list. My list. In no particular order, so not one cereal is better than the other for any reason whatsoever. It's going to be top 5 list. Lucky Charms. Basically, who doesn't love Lucky Charms? The nice contrast ratio with the little, hard marshmallow bits with the hard wheat bits. It's just really good. You got really sweet stuff, really crunchy, not flavorful. It just blends all well together. The cereal doesn't get soggy, and it doesn't cut the roof of your mouth when it's not soggy. So who can hate Lucky Charms? And the reason I'm spinning around is because I haven't died yet. Just for you guys actually watching that video, I haven't died yet. This is actually a perfect, a flawless video. So I think I go 37-0, which is the best game I've ever had, KD wise. Special K. You gotta love just a nice bland cereal. Sometimes you don't want any sweets. Sometimes you don't want any sugar. You just want to eat something that just fill the belly up and go to bed or just relax. And Special K, I think, is a little bit better than cornflakes, just because of the fact that the texture is just a little bit softer. Cornflakes keeps that nice sharpness to their flakes, and sometimes that could hurt if you're not careful. Special K, it doesn't do that. It gets nice and soggy, but still has a nice feel to it. Fruity Pebbles, who doesn't love Fruity Pebbles? I mean, you get like half a bowl in one scoop because they just clump together in the cereal, in the milk. So one scoop of Fruity Pebbles and you have like half a bowl of cereal. It's fantastic. The taste is good. Not so much chocolate. The Choco Pebbles, it's not. I don't really enjoy that much. But Fruity Pebbles, awesome. And no, I guess not really number 3, but the third one would be Cookie Crisp. Those are good. They never get soggy. I mean, unless you're eating super slow, really. But they don't hurt, and they actually do taste kind of like little miniature chocolate chip cookies, which is always awesome. Who doesn't love chocolate chip cookies? In milk, it just works. Everything's just proportioned. Sometimes you get that little chunk of chocolatiness, which you don't expect out of a cereal, and that's just good. I feel Cookie Crisp. And the last, but definitely not least, would be just Honey Nut Cheerios, as I get lucky right there. I mean, I know these guys are bad. I know it's not too crazy to brag about a 37-0, especially with these opponents that I had, but still, it's Call of Duty. You expect at least one death every time you boot up a game. But yeah, that's my list. Lucky Charms, Special K, Fruity Pebbles, Cookie Crisp, and Honey Nut Cheerios. Come up with a better top 5 list, and I will easily shoot that down because that list cannot be beaten. I dare you guys. I dare you guys. Now, this week's topic is going to be brought to you by Super Beast 811. I know this is like the 3rd topic I've talked about in this video, but we got a lot to roll through and we got a lot to watch. We got a lot of fun ahead. And he wanted me to talk about the PS4. Now, I know he wanted me to talk about the PS4 because it was just unveiled, I think, a week or 2 ago over the weekend, and he wanted me to talk. I'm sure he wanted me to talk about the specs and what I think of it and all that other fun jazz. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys in on a little secret. I don't keep up with new video games, new video game machines, along the lines, and it just keeps going with computers, movies, and all that other fun jazz. And the reason I don't do that is just because I don't want to be disappointed. And given the track record and the history of these sort of products, you are generally disappointed because due to whatever reason, budget, schematics, space, time, whatever reason people give. Some people like to say conspiracies. The companies, brag about these great products and then just pull back just to get people's interest. And I'm not saying that doesn't happen. Okay, I'm not saying it doesn't happen because it obviously has happened before. I'm sure it has, but more often than not, I doubt a company's going to be doing that just to get more attention. But whatever the reason, I don't pay attention to new stuff just because I don't want to be disappointed. It's happened before, and it will undoubtedly happen again, and I'm not going to go ahead and talk about the PS4 because I really don't want to look into it. I don't know what system I'm going to buy yet, the PS4 or the new Xbox. I'm more than likely not going to buy the new Nintendo. But I'm just going to wait until launch. And then I'll look at the product that comes in the box in the store, and then make my decision from there. And then I'll go from there, because whatever people are talking about the new Xbox, talking about the new PS4, more than likely not going to be what's in the stores a year and a half from now, a year from now. So yeah, that's it for this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed. If not, leave comments down below on what I could do to make these more enjoyable for you. If you guys have a topic you'd like for me to discuss, comments down below. Do whatever I can to take care of them for you guys. Other than that, I gotta get on out of here. I guess we've been EMP'd.